The ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship continues with the winner bracket semi-final between Carl Jr., Racehans, Spam and Scrapie. And we are about to start the match here, but before we do, let's take a closer look at the players. Here is Carl Jr. from Canada, plays for Team Dignitas, uses camera 3 and an Xbox 360 gamepad when he plays. And of course he is the 2 times ESWC defending champion, and he also took 3rd place at ESWC 2012. And we also have his teammate Spam playing in this winner bracket semi-final. From the Netherlands, uses camera 2 and a Logitech gamepad. Also a former ESWC champion in 2012. He also has some other achievements on his list. Then we also have Scrapie playing for Planet Key Dynamics from Belgium. And yeah, a bit of a surprise maybe that he has reached this winner bracket semi, but he did well in the winner bracket quarterfinal. And we'll see what he can do in this match. And then finally, we have another upset. Racehans won his winner bracket quarterfinal against Kronos. So he defeated Kronos, one of the best tech players in the world. And Racehans, of course, known more as a time attack player in the scene. This is his first ever offline event, so he got no experience doing this at all. But he's doing it remarkably well. So very interested to see what he can do in this match. So we have one warm-up before we start. Let's also take a look at the first map. It's going to be ESWC 2015 Virgil, made by Thompson. The world record is 59.18.0 by Tween, who's playing in the other winner bracket semi, which is coming up after this one. And take a look at the bracket here. This other semi-final will not be played at the same time. It's going to be played after this match. So we got Tween, Kronos, Koons and Kappa coming up. That should also be a very interesting match. But that should be the end of the warm-up, and we are starting this winner bracket semi-final between Carl Jr., Racehans, Spam and Scrapie, Team Dignitas, Team Acer and Planet Key Dynamics. And the first map will be Virgil, made by Thompson. Point limit is still at 100. Once you reach that point limit, you become a finalist. And that means you have to win another round to secure your position. But you know that already. Let's go live into the first round. Following Racehans, gets a decent start, goes up to 2nd place. Scrapie wasn't able to keep his grip, but in the next turn, Racehans dropping down to 4th place. Carl Jr. in the lead. He did really good on this map in the winner bracket quarterfinal. And of course, just when I say that, he ends up crashing hard in the underground section. So he's gonna drop down to the last place. Instead, it's Scrapie versus Spam for the first 10 points. First place in each round gets 10 points. 2nd place gets 6. 3rd gets 4 points, and the 4th will get 3 points. And right now Spam is the one who will get the 10 points, but this is really close between him and Scrapie. Different approaches to this section of the map. Scrapie goes way more to the right and will get his grip earlier than Spam, and it seems to pay off. Scrapie builds up more speed in the end and overtaking Spam just before the finish. Great ending from Scrapie, setting a time of 1 minute 400s. That is 400s in front of Spam. Racehans taking 3rd, 30 hundreds behind, and then Carl Jr. with that early crash will take 4th place. Carl Jr. though didn't really start off that well in the winner bracket quarterfinal either. The first map didn't do so well on it, but then on the other 4 maps he did really good, so wouldn't be surprised if he still will dominate this match, as he often does. I've never really seen him being challenged, to be honest, in this past 2 years. Maybe only Tween last year in the grand final when he was in the lead in the start. But Carl Jr., the huge favorite to win this tournament, and the win for the 3rd time in that case. Right now in the lead in front of Racehans. Scrapie and Spam then a bit further behind. Great turn there from Racehans. Able to challenge Carl Jr. so far in this round. 300s in front of him. Scrapie right now in front of Spam in the battle for 3rd place, and this is really close between Carl Jr. and Racehans. Racehans with an inside line, and he ends up crashing instead. Carl Jr. will take this one, setting a time of 59.61. Both players on a really good pace. Had Racehans not crashed, he would have set maybe an even faster time. Spam will take over second, Scrapie finishing at third place. And Scrapie is actually in the lead with 14 points. 1 point in front of Carl Jr., 2 points in front of Spam. And then Racehans is at 7 points as we start the third round. And Carl Jr. with another quick start. 700s in front of his teammate Spam, who stumbles a bit as he goes up on the platform. Scrapie takes advantage of it and goes up to second place. Racehans down to fourth. Carl Jr. is looking like he did in the winner bracket quarterfinal, having a solid lead. Still in front with 1600s. So you see the difference here between Carl Jr. and all other players. Otherwise it's really close between Racehans, Spam and Scrapie. Good turn from Racehans. Can go up to second place. This time avoids crashing, but looks like Spam got a better angle entering this section. Great finish from Spam this time. Will take that second place, but no one is close to Carl Jr., who sets another .60 time. This time .67. And he's rewarded with another 10 points. Up in the lead now with 23 points. In front of Spam with 18. Scrapie also with 18. And Racehans with 10. Oh, as Carl Jr. gets a odd slowdown in the start. That edge can be a bit buggy sometimes. So it looks like Carl Jr. fell victim for it. Will be behind with 3,800. Spam also not doing so well early on in this round. Instead it's Scrapie versus Racehans in the top. Scrapie able to build up much more speed than Racehans, so he's gonna take the lead with 800s. Good approach from Racehans though over the stretch. Hit the apex well and got much more speed out of the turn than Scrapie, but Scrapie still in the lead here with 1500s. Spam and Carl Jr. nowhere to be seen. Looks like Carl Jr. has actually passed Spam as well, as we are finishing off this round very soon. Scrapie looking to win, 2000s in front of Racehans through the last corner, no mistakes. And Scrapie will now set a really good time, 59.67 again, but this time by Scrapie. Also Racehans with a time under 1 minute. Collecting some well-needed points, but still at the bottom though in the score rankings with 16 points. Spam with 22, Carl Jr. at 26, and Scrapie back up in the lead with 28. Scrapie is doing very well so far in this event. Scrapie, who had some difficulties qualifying to this event. He reached the grand final of the first world qualifier, was not able to do it then, and then also we had a 1 versus 1 between him and the Javi Flyer, and he wasn't able to win that one either. And then in the second world qualifier he finally was able to make it through as the last third player. So Scrapie had some difficulties getting here, but once he's here he seems to love it, because he's right now in the lead with 1600s in front of Spam. Carl Jr. and Racehans both with mistakes. Scrapie looking to extend his lead going into the second map. This is the 5th last round. Spam not able to catch up. Scrapie with another 10 points, and what's his time? 59.64 this time. An amazing consistency by Scrapie. Also a good effort from Spam, setting a time of 59.74, but still not able to take that first place away from Scrapie. So going to the next map, Scrapie in the lead with 38 points, Carl Jr. with 30, Spam with 28, and Racehans with 19. So moving on to the second map. Another warm-up will follow. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. It's called Pace Off. The author is Sparko, and the world record is 59.984 by Tween. This is the only time under 1 minute, but several of these players got times close to 1 minute. So we'll see if we'll have a couple of close rounds coming up. Racehans with a pretty bad start to this match. Again, defeated Kronos in the winner bracket quarterfinal. I'm quite curious about that result. Because that's quite the achievement by Racehans. Not many can say that they have defeated Kronos in a match. So, but right now, Racehans not able to qualify to the next round, which is the winner bracket final. That's going to be played tomorrow. By the way, this is the second to last match for today. The last one will be the other winner bracket semi-final, starting at 4 p.m. CET. But that's going to be the end of the warm-up on the second map. Scrapie in the lead at 38 points, COD Junior with 30, Spam with 28, and Racehans with 19. Can Scrapie keep up this performance? Then we might actually see him in the winner bracket final. And I don't think many people expected that going into this tournament. But what a great start here from Scrapie in the first round. Immediately takes the lead. COD Junior the closest to him, 400s behind. Racehans and Spam not that far behind either. And it looks like COD Junior had a bad turn, so Scrapie can extend his lead. 1500s in front. Planet Key Dynamics Scrapie on his way to win yet another round. COD Junior now a bit closer, and then also Racehans and Spam has made some mistakes. They are more than 1 second behind. COD Junior shows himself for a brief moment, but he's still quite far behind Scrapie, who should take this one unless he makes a blunder in the end. Doesn't look like he will though. Got enough speed as well, setting a time of 1 minute 58 hundredths. Scrapie continues to drive impressively. Up to 48 points. COD Junior with 36, Spam with 31, and Racehans with 23. Usually at this point it would be COD Junior who got this kind of lead, but instead Scrapie has replaced COD Junior, at least for now. Scrapie, who took 17th place last year, but it seems like he's hungry for more. As we see Spam with a slowdown in the start. Half a second behind. This time COD Junior goes up in the front. Scrapie with a small bump as well. Actually didn't lose too much from it. Nice recovery. Racehans straight into the wall. Spam will pass him. COD Junior still in the lead. 2100s in front of Scrapie, who gained 1 position. Spam too far behind after his early slowdown. Looks like COD Junior will take this one. Here he is. Oh, as Scrapie, did he hit the wall? I think he did. So this is a chance for Spam to catch up to him, and another crash from Scrapie. COD Junior makes no mistakes himself, setting a time of 1 minute 57 hundredths. Spam will pass Scrapie to take 6 points. Scrapie with 4 points, and Racehans with another 3 points. Scrapie still keeping his lead, but COD Junior gaining on him. As we begin the third round of the second map, following COD Junior. Builds up good speed. See how he does this turn. Does it fairly well. Side by side now with Spam. Then Scrapie and Racehans not able to keep up. So this is right now a battle between the two Team Dignitas drivers, COD Junior and Spam. COD Junior with a great turn, able to overtake Spam. Another great turn as well. We put a bit more hundreds to his lead. Down the drop, COD Junior can make it 2 in a row. Scrapie in front of Racehans as we approach the ending. COD Junior goes for a lot of speed, no difficulties whatsoever. And what a time as well, 0.39. In front of Spam with 0.48, Scrapie with 0.82, and Racehans 101.37. And with that win, Carl Jr. now tied with Scrapie for first place, both having 56 points. Spam with 43 and racehans with 29. So now we are starting to see Carl Jr., as we are known to see him play, kind of rough start, both in the winner bracket quarterfinal and also now in the semis, but right now he is driving amazingly well, again up to first place, making it 3 in a row potentially, 2300s in front of racehans. Otherwise a really close pack of players behind Carl Jr., Scrapie, Spam and racehans, only a few hundreds within. But no one is able to challenge Carl Jr., who should be able to take this round. Spam with a great finish actually, catching up rapidly to racehans. What a finish from Spam. Staying in front of racehans with a few hundreds, and Scrapie not able to make the jump, so he won't get any points in this round. And by the way, that was another great time from Carl Jr. 1 minute 39 hundredths. He's put on another gear and now in the lead with 66 points, 10 points in front of Scrapie. Spam with 49 and racehans falling behind at 33. As we begin the last round of the second map, following Spam this time. Doesn't get that good of a start. Will be at 4th place. Carl Jr. once again goes up in the lead. Can he make it 4 wins in a row? Oh, Spam goes too close to the wall. Hits it with his back wheels. So looking to only get 3 points in this round. Carl Jr. though could collect 40 points with his 4th victory. I guess he took 2nd in the first round, making it 46 out of 50 possible points on this second map. No problem in the end once again, and point 36 this time. What a show of consistency from Carl Jr. Only half a second from the world record. And then we have racehans and Scrapie with good times, 0.45 and 0.55. I think normally that would give you first place, but not this time. Carl Jr. now up in the lead with 76 points, Scrapie with 60, Spam with 52 and racehans with 39. Yeah, Carl Jr. definitely put on a new gear on that map. See if he can continue doing just as well. If so, then he could maybe close it out and qualify to the winner bracket final already on this next map, which is going to be ESWC 2015 Coma, made by Wormy and Kappa. Carl Jr. got the world record here, 105.355, so he's feeling confident going into it. That's a given. And yeah, more and more feels like this it's just a matter of time until he secures his first place, and then we'll see who will be the second place finisher as well. I think it could be pretty close between the other 3 players. Alright, Spam already ready to go. We'll soon start this 3rd map. Just gotta finish off the warm-up. Racehans and Scrapie both trying to get some practice in, trying to stay warm. Heard it's maybe a bit cold in Paris, so of course if you're a gamer, then you want to make sure that you're feeling warm, especially in your hands and fingers. Could make a big difference for sure. That's gonna be the end of the warm-up, and the match is starting again. Carl Jr. at 76 points. Point limit is 100, so if he does well here, he should reach finalist status. Scrapie then keeping second place after his promising start, was even ahead of Carl Jr. after a great first map, especially up to 60 points so far. Spam at 52 and then racehans at 39. And we are live into the first round. Here's racehans, currently at last place. Maybe those first maps weren't his cup of tea. We'll see if he can do better on the remaining maps. So far looking pretty strong here. At second place behind, of course, Carl Jr., who's in the lead as racehans hits the border and then hits the pillar as well. And all of a sudden he is dead last. Switching to Carl Jr., he's already built up a significant lead. 20 hundredths, no, make that 30 hundredths in front of Spam and Scrapie. He's making it look so easy. That is, that's just how Carl Jr. Does it, I suppose. Really never been that challenged at ESWC. As we come up to the ending, great landing as well, and here's the ending. 105.81. What a time to start it off. 41 hundredths in front of Scrapie, who takes second. Spam must have made a late mistake, as he is behind with 74 hundredths, and then racehans with that early crash, taking fourth place again. So Carl Jr. up to 86 points now. If he wins the next one, he's up to 96. And then if he takes first, second or third in the round afterwards, he would be a finalist. Actually not at first place after these last, after these first couple of turns. He's at second place behind Scrapie at the moment. Racehans maybe a bit affected by his crash in the previous round, taking it very safe. Is at last place. Scrapie is able to extend his lead over both Spam and Carl Jr. He's 13 and 15 hundredths in front. Carl Jr. opting to go for more speed, pace off, will pass Spam as he goes up on the platform. Still though having Scrapie in front of him with 13 hundredths. As we come up to the drop here, we see Carl Jr. landing much more to the left. He goes way more for speed than the other players, and I think that's a wise decision, but he's not going to be able to catch up to Scrapie. 105.92 is enough to defeat Carl Jr. this time, who still is setting a time under 106. So Carl Jr. up to 92 points. That means that he needs to win this next round if he wants to be a finalist. But could definitely see him doing that based on his previous performance in this match. But again, doesn't really get that good of a start. Is even at last place. That's a good turn though, puts him at third place. And usually does this part of the map pretty well. And so is the case this time as well. Carl Jr. advancing up to first place, on his way to reach finalist status! But he gets a bad bump from the Ramstein and falls down to last place, 3 seconds behind. So he's not going to be able to reach finalist status in this round. So the others will catch up to him a bit, as we see Scrapie also crashing and losing his first place. Spam takes over, racehans up to second. Through the drop. Ooh, racehans... pretty bad line through those turns, and Scrapie with another mistake in the end, so Carl Jr. will get one more point, up to 96 now. So now if he takes first, second or third, he will be a finalist. Scrapie at 79, Spam at 70 and racehans at 51 points. 2 more rounds remaining on this track. As we see another slow start for Carl Jr. It seems like he's not doing that well early on, at least on this track, but then usually comes back strongly in the midsection and then also in the end. But right now it's Scrapie with another big lead. He's 12 hundredths in front. Oh, as Carl Jr. gets a no drift. So he might actually not be finalist after this round. Fourth place only gives you 3 points. So he's gonna be at 99 points instead. See if Scrapie can keep his first place this time. No! He's gonna crash instead! Another perfect example of a commentator's curse. And looks like racehans has also disappeared all of a sudden. So Spam is gonna win again by the looks of it. Simply by not making any mistakes. Sometimes that's all it takes. 106.08 by Spam, showing off his consistency. Scrapie taking second, Carl Jr. at third, racehans at fourth. And Carl Jr. able to reach finalist status now. So match point number 1 for Carl Jr. See if he can make it happen. Better start this time. Oh, Scrapie goes down. Not the best turn from Carl Jr. Both Spam and racehans might be able to squeeze by. See if he can build up good speed. Oh wow, both Spam and racehans got bumps from the border. So losing a bit of time here. Carl Jr. with a great turn. Wow, what a turn from Carl Jr. And now he's in front with 500s on his way to qualify to the winner bracket final. Once again goes for more speed exiting that turn. Goes up on the platform as well with a wide line. And is in front of Spam with 500s. Only 2 turns remaining for Carl Jr. Here's the drop. And it's a successful one, but Spam does it much better actually. Spam will deny his teammate a spot into the winner bracket final. Says sorry in the chat. But of course this is an individual competition, so nothing to be sorry about. So that means Carl Jr. will still be a finalist. Says he had a bad landing, and yeah, I suppose he did. He took it a bit too safe perhaps as well. Spam with that win up to 90 points, Scrapie at 88, and racehans not really able to do as well in this match as it seems. He's at 58 points. It's a bit too far behind to get a top 2 position, I think. Alright, so this will be the last map. One more warm-up remaining. Here's a closer look at it. It's called Threshold. The author is paying the world record is 104.444 by Tween. So Carl Jr. will have another match point attempt. If Spam wins another round, he would join up with Carl Jr. as a finalist. And then Scrapie would still need 2 more rounds at 88 points. Carl Jr. gonna finish off this warm-up round. This track is maybe the hardest one, so that could serve Spam and Scrapie well. Carl Jr. maybe not able to stay as consistent on this track, but we'll see as we are about to see the conclusion of this winner bracket semifinal of the ESWC 2015 Trackmania 2 Stadium World Championship, taking place at the Paris Games Week in France. And here we go. Following Carl Jr., his second match point attempt. And the first one, Spam denied him first place. And right now, history is repeating itself with Spam in the lead and Carl Jr. at second place. It looks like it's gonna be between them because racehans and Scrapie are dropping down a bit here in the start. Good turn, or good speed from Carl Jr. over the jump. And he keeps his speed as well over the drop as well. Carl Jr. now in the lead and Spam losing a bit of speed. 1300s behind. This is it for Carl Jr. His second match point attempt. Will we see anyone passing him in the end again? He loses a bit of speed here before the wall hit. That he gets a bad wall hit. very unusual, to be honest. I haven't really seen that happening. So Carl Jr. once again won't be able to close it out. Instead, Racehans jumps into the finish at first place, 105.30. Scrapie will take second and Spam at third place, not able to reach finalist status yet. And that was really strange. I was looking back when he hit the wall, so I didn't really see what happened. He didn't have as much speed as he usually does, because he got a small bump, which made him lose a bit of speed, and maybe that made him hit the wall differently, I'm not sure. But anyways, Scott Jr. now with his third match point attempt. Scrapie and Spam tied with 94 points each. They need to take first or second to be a finalist as well. What a big crash there from Racehans. Continues to struggle on these maps. Scott Jr. again up in the lead, and this time Spam is not up there with him. Instead, Scrapie is the closest, but he's not really able to keep up. 1600s behind. All that can stop Carl Jr. might be that wall hit again. Still not there yet. In the meantime, he continues to extend his lead. Now 30 hundredths in front of Scrapie. Here we go. Once again, didn't really build up that much speed. Oh yeah, that's a wise decision by Carl Jr. Why even take the risk? Doing the drift isn't really that much slower, so a very intelligent decision by Carl Jr. 1300s behind is Scrapie. He's catching up a lot, but this should be it for Carl Jr. with the last jump. 105.43. Carl Jr. qualifies to the winner bracket final. It was a bit harder than usual, I would say, but he finally was able to pull it off, and deservingly will be seen in the winner bracket final tomorrow. And we see Scrapie now having reached finalist, but Spam is still at 98 points, Racehans at 71. So Scrapie now with the match point, but he gets a horrible start to this next round. So it looks like Spam will join him as a finalist as well. Just needs to finish this round, and also of course stay in front of Scrapie. That's his mission. Racehans will extend his lead over Spam, building up a ton of speed. Spam could also go for the drift here, to be honest, since all he needs to focus on is to stay in front of Scrapie. He goes for the wall hit, and he does it pretty poorly, to be honest. But it looks like Scrapie is not able to capitalize on that. So only the ending now can stop Spam from becoming a finalist. Doesn't take any risks and will finish with a time of 105.65. Scrapie retiring the round. So both Spam and Scrapie now are finalists. And then Racehans at 81 points. Still a couple of rounds from being finalists as well. So match point number 1 for Spam and number 2 for Scrapie. Here we go. Will this be the last round, or can Racehans prolong this match? Much better start this time from Scrapie. Night and day compared to the previous round. Does not build up good speed here at this section. So both Racehans and Spam will actually overtake him as Scrapie clips the wall. Scrapie will clip the wall. He needs to rely on Racehans to win yet another round. And a great drop from Racehans. Much more speed than Spam. Can Racehans pull it off here? Oh, what a turn there from Spam. And he's gonna pass Racehans. Spam now in the lead, on his way to the winner bracket final. Scrapie has retired as well. It's all up to Racehans. Much better wall hit this time from Spam. Builds up more speed than Racehans as well. All that's left is the ending. Racehans, can he come back? Let's find out. Oh no, he won't. Spam will take it. 200s in front of Racehans. Qualifies to the winner bracket final together with his teammate Carl Jr. Scrapie and Racehans will drop down to the loser bracket. GG.